Several years ago, when I was just 19, a remarkable event unfolded that left an indelible mark on my consciousness. As a young woman navigating the complexities of college life, I found myself immersed in a whirlwind of social engagements, academic pursuits, and the occasional indulgence in youthful revelry. It was amidst this backdrop of youthful exuberance that the events of that fateful night transpired. On this particular evening, I found myself in the company of friends, gathered to celebrate the birthday of a dear companion. Laughter filled the air as we toasted to another year of shared memories and camaraderie. As the festivities drew to a close, I found myself faced with a dilemma. My designated ride home had departed prematurely, leaving me stranded in the twilight hours of the night. Undeterred by the prospect of solitude, I resolved to venture forth into the night in search of adventure. With youthful abandon, I embarked on a journey that would test the limits of my courage and resilience. Little did I know that fate had woven a tapestry of challenges and tribulations that would shape the course of my evening in unforeseen ways. As the clock struck midnight, I found myself standing outside a dimly lit bar, the pulsating rhythms of music beckoning me forth into the unknown. With trepidation mingled with excitement, I stepped across the threshold, eager to lose myself in the throes of youthful abandon. Little did I know that the path I had chosen would lead me down a road fraught with peril and uncertainty. Inside the bar, amidst a throng of revelers, I found solace in the company of newfound acquaintances. The night wore on, each passing moment infused with a sense of unrestrained jubilation. Yet, as the hours waned and the revelry reached its zenith, a sense of unease began to gnaw at the edges of my consciousness. It was then that he appeared, a figure shrouded in the dim glow of the bar's neon lights, his eyes alight with an enigmatic allure. As our gazes met across the crowded room, a spark ignited between us, drawing me inexorably into his orbit. Little did I know that his arrival heralded the onset of a tumultuous chain of events that would test the very limits of my resolve. In the haze of alcohol-infused euphoria, I found myself ensnared in a web of deceit and manipulation, my senses dulled by the intoxicating allure of his charismatic charm. With each passing moment, the boundaries of reality blurred, until I found myself teetering on the precipice of oblivion. It was in the small hours of the morning, as the last vestiges of drunken stupor began to dissipate, that I awoke to the chilling realization of my predicament. Alone and vulnerable, I found myself at the mercy of a stranger's whims, my fate hanging in the balance as I grappled with the harsh reality of my circumstances. With trembling hands and a pounding heart, I sought refuge in the sanctity of reason, determined to extricate myself from the clutches of danger. Yet, as I attempted to assert control over my destiny, I found myself confronted by a foe more insidious than any I had encountered before, the specter of my own vulnerability. In a desperate bid for salvation, I summoned every ounce of courage within me, determined to reclaim agency over my fate. With each step forward, I cast aside the shackles of fear and uncertainty, forging a path towards liberation in the face of overwhelming adversity. As the first light of dawn broke upon the horizon, I emerged from the crucible of darkness, a survivor reborn in the crucible of adversity. Though the scars of that fateful night would linger long after the echoes of its memory had faded, I emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. In the aftermath of the ordeal, I found solace in the embrace of loved ones and the unwavering support of friends. Yet, amidst the tumult of emotions that threatened to engulf me, one thought remained clear and unyielding: the knowledge that despite the trials and tribulations that lay ahead, I would emerge triumphant, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul. In 1991, I recall vividly residing in Jacksonville, North Carolina, with my beloved husband and our precious 2-year-old son. At that juncture, my husband was dutifully stationed at Camp Bloon, his unwavering commitment to serve as a cornerstone of our family's identity. Amidst the hustle and bustle of military life, a glimmer of joy adorned our days as we eagerly anticipated our son's upcoming birthday celebration. As the sun began its descent, casting an amber glow upon our humble abode, preparations for the festivity were in full swing. With streamers adorning every corner and the scent of freshly baked cake wafting through the air, excitement permeated our home. We extended invitations to a handful of young comrades, their families woven into the fabric of our military community, to partake in the joyous occasion. With the eve of celebration upon us, a fleeting thought crossed my mind. A trip to the local party city was in order to procure the final touches for our son's special day. Hastily, I ventured forth into the twilight, the allure of vibrant decorations guiding my steps. However, as I approached the store, a sense of foreboding gripped my heart. The dimly lit interior belied an eerie emptiness, save for a lone figure manning the cash register, a kindly blonde woman, her demeanor betraying no hint of the impending danger that lurked outside. Undeterred by the eerie ambience, I navigated the aisles, selecting party favors and trinkets with care. Yet, as I emerged from the store into the night's embrace, a chill ran down my spine. The parking lot, once bustling with activity, now lay shrouded in silence. 3 vehicles stood sentinel amidst the darkness. The woman's car, my own, and an ominous white van, its presence sending a shiver down my spine. A sense of unease washed over me as I observed the scene unfolding before my eyes. The 2 occupants of the van, their features obscured by shadows, cast sinister gazes upon the unsuspecting cashier. Instinctively, I drew closer to my vehicle, keys clutched tightly in hand, a silent prayer on my lips. Time seemed to stand still as I watched the events unfold. The woman, oblivious to the looming threat, continued her duties with unwavering determination. As she locked the store's entrance and stepped into the desolate parking lot, the sinister intent of the van's occupants became apparent. With adrenaline coursing through my veins, I sprang into action, positioning my vehicle between the assailants and their unwitting prey. The tension in the air was palpable as the van's occupants, undeterred by my intervention, inched closer to their target. In a desperate bid to shield the woman from harm, I maintained a steadfast vigil, my eyes locked in a silent standoff with the would-be perpetrators. The deafening silence was broken only by the rhythmic thud of my racing heart, a testament to the gravity of the situation at hand. As the woman made her escape, her eyes fixed resolutely ahead, I breathed a sigh of relief, the weight of the moment lifting from my shoulders. Though the events of that fateful night would linger in my memory for years to come, they served as a stark reminder of the unwavering strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. And though I may never know the woman's fate, I take solace in the knowledge that, in that moment, I stood as a beacon of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. It was the summer of 2017, a time when adolescence embraced me with its fleeting moments of innocence and adventure. At the tender age of 14, I found myself immersed in the vibrant tapestry of suburban life, where each day held the promise of new discoveries and cherished memories. Amidst the backdrop of a burgeoning friendship, a tale unfolded that would etch itself into the annals of my youth. In the heart of our burgeoning neighborhood stood a modest house, its weathered facade veiled in an air of mystery and intrigue. Nestled amidst a patchwork of budding residences, it bore witness to the ebb and flow of suburban life, its stoic presence a testament to the passage of time. Within the confines of this unassuming abode resided a figure shrouded in enigma, a recluse whose reclusive nature sparked whispers of curiosity among the neighborhood's inhabitants. To us, he was simply known as the Hermit, a moniker that hinted at the clandestine nature of his existence. It was amidst the twilight hours of a balmy summer evening that the events of that fateful night transpired. In the company of my closest confidant, Mason, I embarked on a nocturnal escapade fueled by the boundless energy of youth and the allure of adventure. Mason and I shared a bond forged in the crucible of childhood camaraderie, our friendship a beacon of solidarity amidst the tumult of adolescence. From the moment our paths first crossed, we were inseparable, our shared adventures weaving a tapestry of memories that would endure the test of time. On this particular evening, as the fading light cast a golden hue upon the suburban landscape, Mason and I found ourselves drawn to the allure of mischief and mayhem. Armed with ghillie suits procured in celebration of our recent birthdays, we embarked on a daring quest to explore the uncharted territories of our neighborhood under the cover of darkness. For hours, we roamed the streets, our laughter echoing through the stillness of the night as we reveled in the thrill of our clandestine exploits. With each passing moment, the bonds of friendship grew stronger, our shared adventures forging an unbreakable connection that transcended the confines of time and space. Yet amidst the revelry, a shadow loomed on the horizon, the enigmatic figure of the Hermit in his mysterious abode beckoning us forth into the unknown. With a sense of trepidation mingled with excitement, we set our sights on the hermit's house, its weathered facade a silent sentinel amidst the suburban landscape. As we approached the threshold of the hermit's domain, a sense of anticipation gripped us, our hearts pounding with the thrill of the unknown. With ghillie suits draped over our shoulders, we prepared to embark on a daring mission of reconnaissance, our senses attuned to the slightest whisper of danger. Little did we know that fate had woven a tapestry of intrigue and peril that would forever alter the course of our lives. As we neared the hermit's doorstep, a sudden movement caught our eye. The door swung open, revealing the figure of the hermit himself, his gaze piercing through the darkness with an intensity that sent shivers down our spines. In that moment, instinct took hold and we fled into the night, our hearts racing with a primal fear that gripped us in its icy embrace. Yet, as we sprinted through the labyrinthine streets of our neighborhood, a sense of foreboding lingered in the air, a portent of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. As dawn broke upon the horizon, casting its golden rays upon the suburban landscape, we emerged from the darkness, our spirits battered but unbroken. In the light of a new day, we reflected on the events of the previous night, our minds awash with questions and uncertainties. Though the mysteries of the hermit's house remained unsolved, we found solace in the bonds of friendship that had guided us through the darkest of nights. Together, we forged a pact to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united in our resolve to confront the unknown with courage and determination. And so, as the sun set on another summer's day, we embarked on a new adventure, our hearts filled with the promise of discovery and the enduring strength of friendship that would carry us through the trials and tribulations of youth.